Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot, or welcome to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a new viewer. If you are a new viewer, I hope you enjoyed the tarot team read and contemplate joining that tarot team. Okay, so we are doing a twin flame read for you. I have finished the singles reads. They're all gone. They're in the past. And it's now going on to the twin flame reads. It is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, don't worry too much. Not every read can resonate with you. Go and check out the birth sign or the birth chart of your person, because this is a read on your person, and it is if you have a Cancerian runner. And go and check out the All Signs Overview. There will be a link in the description, because perhaps they're working from a different aspect of their birth chart. Maybe you might know them as a sun or a rising, Cancerian sun or rising, or moon or Venus, but perhaps they're working from their North Node, which might be something totally different. Okay. Right, so you had the Magician come out for your Cancerian runners. Basically, it's kind of saying that they got everything they need. Everything's in place for them to make a move if they want to. Okay, so let's see what's coming up with that. We have got the Lovers coming up with that. And I actually knew that was the Lovers. I weren't looking directly at the card, and I weren't looking at the camera. I was actually still looking at my little list of who got what for the All Signs Overview, and I could just see this like yellow. It was like emanating off the card at me out of the corner of my eye, and I knew it was the Lovers. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, we got the Lovers coming out at the bottom of the deck, and we have got the Hierophant coming out at the top. Two major arcanas. And it's not at the top of the deck, it's at the bottom of the deck after I'd done the cut. But anyway, so the Lovers, this is kind of like indicating, yes, this is a twin flame soulmate read. It's also an indication that the universe is starting to, I don't know, get frustrated with the fact that they're not doing what they're meant to be doing. Yeah. If anyone uses their free will, as you well know in life, it's the runners, and they use their free will to run away from this feeling. Try to ignore it, try to fight around it. And the universe is, well, kind of saying, well, it's time to shit or get off the pot. Yeah, this cycle ain't going to last forever. It's got to come to an end at some point. So, yeah, it's trying to make the runners actually run towards you. With the Hierophant, it's kind of saying that I feel like that's actually a Hierophant in reverse. They've been getting bad advice of someone they trust. Okay, or they are getting advice from someone, but they're not listening to it. It's what I feel from that Hierophant we got. Okay, so the way we're going to do the energies is that's how they think about you at the moment. This is their feelings towards you. You could look at that as 3D current actions in life as you see it. 5D, what you might interact with them in their dreams, your dreams, or the spiritual world. And just here are the actions they're likely to take. Okay, just here is what's blocking the whole situation. Just here is the potential outcome. I say potential outcome, come from the bottom of the deck. Potential outcome, because, well, as I've already pointed out, the runners have been and quite often use their free will to do the wrong thing. Okay, let's face it, you're not with them, you're watching a tarot reading, unless you're just one of my loyal followers, and thank you. Right, so let's have a little look-see. We've got the King of Swords coming out for how they think about you. It's kind of good. It's kind of saying that they might be acting towards you. They know the truth. They've realised that they are somehow connected to you. Somehow, no matter what they do, they can't get you out of their mind. They can't sort of shake the feeling of how they feel about you, this, that, and the other. They might be getting plenty of reminders, especially with that Lovers card coming out, that you exist. They might hear your name everywhere, see your name everywhere, see the car you drive in, see you in the car you drive in, but then take a double check and see it's someone totally different. So they know the truth. They know how they feel about you. They know what they want. And with the King of Action coming out, they might actually start taking action on this. Okay, is it me? Has it got really dark in here? Is it just my camera? No, it did get a little bit darker. Okay, that's the energy being absorbed. Right, so we got the 5 of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Clarifying this. So the 5 of Cups is all about loss. Sorry, they're starting to feel the loss of you. Okay, they know that The fact that you're not there anymore is what makes them feel this way. 5 of Cups, 3 cups normally knocked over, 2 cups still standing. The 2 cups still standing is saying, well, there is still a chance. There is still a connection. There is a connection between you and them. The Queen of Cups is talking about communication, love, having more love than one can possibly give. But I'm drawn to the fact that this Queen of Cups is holding that cup very close towards her. She's not offering it out. I'm kind of feeling more of a King of Cups from this. The King of Cups is just indecisive, not sure where to put its love. She knows where to put the love, but she's not doing it. Okay? So let's have a look what's crossing this. We have got the 2 of Swords crossing this. The 2 of Swords is sometimes seen as a reconciliation energy. So they're thinking about maybe coming and reconciling with you. And that's what's driving these other feelings. They're sort of like the feeling of reconciliation with you is what's making them feel the loss of you, and making them feel that there might still be a tiny chance. And the fact that they're holding their cup close to them means they're not actually giving their love to anyone. So if your Cancerian twin flames had ended up in a different relationship with someone else, a poor copy of you, the viewer, then they're withholding their cup from them as well. They've pulled their cup into themselves, and it's like, no, I'm just holding this here for a minute. No one's getting my love. I have plenty of love to give, but no one's getting it, because they're contemplating this decision they have to make. Okay, now do I sword truth if you want, keep putting it where I am at the moment, or sword truth B, put it somewhere else, possibly you, not necessarily you, but possibly you. Okay, so that's how they're thinking. Let's see how they feel about you. The 8 of Wands, nice. They're feeling that they need to communicate to you. They're feeling that they could be moving forward with you instead of where they are. They feel like perhaps they just been going round in circles where they are at the moment, sort of stuck on a tide going nowhere. Yeah, they feel they should be moving forward. Okay, with that 8 of Wands. 2 of Wands coming out. We had the 2 of Swords crossing there. We've now got the 2 of Wands coming out as the clarifiers, and the Moon. Not strictly your card from the tarot, or not strictly their card from the tarot. It might be your card. You might be a Pisces watching this. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments what star sign you are, so that I can sort of fathom out which star signs have Cancerian runners. And, well, why not? Let me know where you come from in the world. And also, while you're there in the comments, why don't you hit that hype button? It's a new thing. It kind of creates a league table for us smaller channels, okay? And, well, it would be nice to do well in there. So you hit the hype button. Thank you very much. Right. 2 of Wands. It's a choice. Now they have to make the choice. It's a difficult choice. That's why it's taken a little while. It's their soul and their mind are sort of working on the same level here. They're thinking about acting. They're not actually acting, obviously, because they're not acting. They're thinking about it. So the choice still hasn't been made. But I always see the 2 of Wands as a bit of a no-brainer choice. It's a bit of an obvious choice, okay? With the Moon coming out here, I don't know, in their feelings towards you, they're feeling that there's things they may have missed, things that they could have done with you, which they can't do with anyone else. Maybe if you've been with this person, this Cancerian before, they're sort of, I feel that they're sort of like thinking or feeling that they could have opened up with you. They could have told you anything. And if they haven't actually interacted with you in the past, they're feeling it's the unknown. I could have been able to do that. I don't know. I wish I could have found out. Okay? Let's see what's driving their feelings towards you. The Page of Wands. I'm just going to clear my throat for a second. Have a bit of my tea, wet my whistle and all that. No, that's not what wet your whistle means. Right, anyway. Maybe wet your whistle. Maybe I thought of that because of the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a young, impulsive action. Okay, it's not thinking about the consequences. So how this translates as their feelings is that they've got this like drive in them. They're feeling this drive to just act upon it, just do it, as Nike would say, just do it. Okay, but they're not really thinking about what might come out from all this. Okay, perhaps we'll find out in the blockage what's holding them back, but perhaps there's all sorts of things holding them back. Perhaps like they might have to move 100 miles to get closer to you. Perhaps they have to change religions, or not disband. What is it? Whatever it is, let me know in the comments. What is it when you change, stop believing in your religion? I can't remember. There is a word for it, but yeah, it's this impulsive drive. They're feeling this impulsive drive to come towards you, which, as we saw in the cup, that would be the Lovers. The universe is saying that time's ticking. If you don't jump on board with this soon, you're going to miss the boat. Again, they're pushing. The universe is pushing. Obviously, the universe can't control, just like when you're trying to herd sheep. Okay, I know I'm now comparing all your twin flame runners to sheep, but it's like when you're herding sheep, you're moving the flock, but then one of the flock decides, I don't like this, I'm going off somewhere else. Okay, and it comes out of the flock and it runs off, and that's when your sheepdog quickly runs around and puts it back into the flock. It's that impulsive move. That sheep was acting upon a Page of Wands energy. It's like, I don't like the situation I'm in. I'm going to go off this way, and I don't know what's going to happen, but it's got to be better than that. And so that's what it's doing. That's how they're feeling at the moment. I want to take action on something. I don't know where it's going to lead. It shows up in the moon here, but it's got to be better than where I am. They're not happy where they are, and underneath here is that Hierophant again. They're not happy with the Hierophant, the directions the Hierophant has been giving them. Their advisor has been directing them in the wrong way. I told you I felt like that was an upside down Hierophant. Right. So, Queen of Wands coming out for their actions towards you. Now, the Queen of Wands is a card of attraction, okay, above all else. Yes, it can be a card of indecision to a certain extent, but it's like a backstabby sort of indecision. It's like a pretend indecision, if you will. They could like you 1 minute and then be telling their friends and family that, no, you're a piece of shit. Okay, but normally it's a front. One way or the other, it's a front. They're either liking you because they want to get something out of you, okay, or they're telling everyone that you're a piece of shit because they don't want people to really know how they feel about you, okay. And so it's a bit of a deceptive energy as well. But so they're acting deceptively towards you, which stands to reason they want to be with you, but they're not with you. It's a deception. But they're attracted to you, and that's how they're acting upon their attractions. And as I say that, I get the King of Swords coming out again. I didn't think we'd get the King of Swords over there because it's already out here, but it's the universe has managed it for us. They know their truth. They know how they're thinking. They know how they're feeling about you. They're acting upon that attraction towards you. Okay, and there is a Page of Cups coming out this time instead of the Page of Wands. This is someone who thinks their way through it a little bit further than the Page of Wands does. But the problem with the Page of Cups is that they've got their rose-tinted glasses on. Everything's going to be hunky-dory. They're going to turn up at your door, knock on your door. You're going to open it and you're going to go, oh, Cancerian, you finally come to me. Whisk them off their feet, cuddle them, and go from there. But it might not happen like that. You might open the door and you might just literally look at them, tut, sigh, and shut the door in their face. It could be too little, too late. This could have come through as an Emperor or a King of Cups at the very least. Yeah, no, it's coming in as a page. They're coming in small. It could just be an indication that your Cancerian is younger than you. And there you go. Let me know in the comments again if your Cancerian is younger than you. But it's more of I'm feeling. Yeah, their actions are immature, impulsive, and not insignificant. They might be insignificant. Oh god, what's that word? What means not enough of? Fuck it, my mind's gone blank. Yeah, they're not bringing enough. Okay, so crossing this is the Star. And that's exactly what I said about here. The rose-tinted glasses. They're wishing, they're manifesting that everything's going to be good between you and them. Okay? Now, obviously, they created all this shit in the first place. They've, at some point during this connection, don't get me wrong, every twin flame cycle needs a disconnection part of it. And in the last cycle, it kind of happened towards the end after really easily getting together with people. That would be like in the last cycle, it was like you meet someone and it's like, oh yeah, hi, how are you doing? Let's say a blind date. And you're rolling around on your brother's living room floor with your blind date, and it all goes from there. Yeah, that was like the last cycle. You get married too quick, you have children too quick, you move into with each other too quick, and then before you know it, there's these little niggly things you don't like about each other, and you're breaking up and you're disappearing. Okay, that was the last type. That's how the last cycle worked. This one is kind of like you got thrown together prematurely, and you had your separation right at the beginning. Okay, the problem is you didn't want the separation. They did. They felt this feeling. They didn't understand what this feeling was, and they ran from it. They were scared of it, but now they're manifesting it back. They're pouring their hopes and their intentions out into the world and out into the 5D. They kind of been manifesting this to happen. But again, once it does happen, will they handle it, or will you be on board with it? Underneath here, we got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is talking about, reminiscing about the past happy times. They're thinking about those first initial meetings with you where things were good before when they just saw you as someone to warm their bed instead of someone to spend the rest of their life with. It was good. Why can't I have that forever? It's kind of like what they're manifesting there now. So let's have a look at what's blocking all this. The Knight of Cups is blocking all this. Okay, what's blocking all this? They can't visualize the future with you. Okay, it's this moon. It's the unknown. Yeah. Sometimes you might get the moon in a reading, and it could be the universe saying, yeah, I'm not disclosing any more information to you. Too much information is dangerous. Okay, and it's a bit like that. They can see a few years down the line with you, but they can't see the end. They can't see how this is going to pan out. They can't see how this can possibly stay together forever. How can it stay together forever? The person I'm with, I thought I was meant to be with forever, but now I'm sort of like thinking about the collective again. Am I meant to be with them forever? They don't know. No one knows. And that's what's blocking them. Their lack of knowledge, their lack of foresight is blocking them. We got the Five of Wands, and we have got the Four of Pentacles coming out with this. Let me just clear my throat yet again. Okay, so I'm back. So the Five of Wands is conflict. Okay, I think I said up here, I felt that was more like a King of Cups than a Queen of Cups. But the conflict is there. There is an indecision. There is something they're not sure about. They are hanging on to something else, another energy, an energy which isn't yours. Okay, which is what's blocking them. It's what's stopping them from actually seeing the future that they want. They can't see that future they want with you because they're hanging on to this other energy. Now, this other energy could be anything. Again, it could be a religious thing. They want to be a Jew and you're a Muslim. How about that one? That's a bit of a no deal there. Okay, but it is possible. At the end of the day, you can have different beliefs to other people. It's what makes life spicy. But because of the way society is at the moment, and no, that's what polarizes people. That's what it's like. Oh, you're different. Your ears look wrong. Your hair's the wrong color. Oh, you got big feet. I can't hang around with you. Oh, you voted Trump. Oh, you voted UKIP. I don't know what it is, but there's something which they're hanging on to, which is an energy they're hanging on to, which is clouding their future with you. Okay? And it's causing them conflict about what and how to do. Oh, I was just about to do the potential outcome, and I haven't done the crossing card. The crossing card is the King of Pentacles and an Ace of Pentacles underneath that. It's the practicality. Okay, I said it might have been all these wonderful other things, but this is just telling me it's the practicality. They want to be successful. They want to get to the pin, like the top of their career. They want to be like the next Alan Sugar or the next, I don't know, I can't think, Steve Jobs. They've started it. Oh, I just nearly puked in my mouth then. They've started it. They're getting there. It's probably because this is so against me. It's why I probably nearly puked in my mouth. I'm yeah. Don't get me wrong. I'm a practical person. I work with practicality and all that. But it's not the be all and end all of my life. Oh, it's like I have a job. It's a job. It pays the bills. That's what a job's for. It doesn't matter what job it is. I'm lucky. I'm in a job I like. I'm in a job that I enjoy doing. But at the end of the day, if that job got snatched away from me somehow, I would just find something else to do. Do I get some money in somehow? Because that's what we do. That's the slavery we all live in this day and age. But they see this as the focal point of their life. They have to be the top of the tree. They have to be successful. And they've started it and they're building on it. And by that, they're hanging on to it. And that's what's blocking them from coming towards you at the moment. Basically, their job is more important than you. Okay. So we got the Nine of Cups as a potential outcome. And this potential outcome is for you. This is your energy out of all this, more than theirs. I suppose a little of it is theirs as well. Emotional fulfillment. It's the minor arcana of the star. So it's like perhaps you're getting half your manifestations coming in. Maybe you're getting them coming into your life and becoming your partner. But you're not having the rest of the life you want. You're not having the beautiful house. You're not having the wonderful kids and all that. Or it might be someone else is coming in and you're getting the other half of your manifestations, all the good, like non-personal connected bit, like the house, the car, the kids, the job, but you're not getting it with the person you want it with. Okay, it's a minor arcana of it. And it's also a take it or leave it one. It's not going to like dump on your doorstep and then you have to deal with it. You can walk around it every morning if you want to. It's not a problem. It's a minor arcana. The minor arcana could also just be in it, like the universe's way of saying this is a potential. Okay, it's not set in stone. Nothing is set in stone, except for stone. Stone's set in stone because it's stone. Minor arcana, Nine of Wands, minor arcana of the star. Emotional fulfillment. Let's see what's coming out for the emotional fulfillment for you. We got the King of Wands and the Three of Cups. Okay, and I've also just had a quick glance at the bottom of the deck, and I'm going to throw that right out here now. The Nine of Pentacles. And currently in these energies, if your Cancerian decides to turn up or not, you're not bothered. Okay, this is a potential outcome for you. Singlehood, freedom, independence, the Nine of Pentacles, which is driving your outcome at the moment. Me. Okay, the King of Wands. It's all about me. I'm just here to satisfy myself. Your Cancerian might turn up and you might go for a ride with your Cancerian and then drop your Cancerian back off at home and go, cheers, I've done that now. See you later. And strangely enough, as I say that, it kind of turns them into just another notch on the bedpost, another choice you had out there. We got the Seven of Cups sitting here because I'm hiding Two of the Cups with the clarifying cards. I didn't intend it to look like that, but that's how it ended up. You're just playing the field at the moment. You're just doing things that make you feel good. And I don't necessarily mean you're playing the field as in you're just sleeping around with lots of different people. You're just doing things that make you feel good. You've found yourself a job perhaps, which everyone has told you shouldn't be doing, but it makes you happy. Maybe it doesn't pay the bills as well as other jobs you're capable of do, but to you, that's not really important. The happiness is important. It's all about you at the moment, your passions, your wants, your needs, your desires. The King of Wands. The Three of Cups is a third-party energy. And when I say third-party energy, yes, I suppose for some of you, you could be sleeping around with 2, 3, 4, 12 different people. But for the bulk of you, this is just a social energy, third party. Okay? You're happy going out having a drink with your mates. You're happy socializing with your work colleagues. You're happy doing that charity group, that charity litter picking around your village, town, wherever you may live. Hell, there's another one you can drop in the comments. Do you live in a big city or do you live in like a little rural village? I personally live in a big rural town. Okay, but yeah, maybe you're going out doing like communal litter picking and things like that, and you're just having a laugh. You're just living life because you can at the moment, because you're free, you're independent. The Nine of Pentacles is also an energy of like luck and windfalls. Okay, so it is possible you have just recently come into a little bit of money, and you're thinking, well, I'm just going to enjoy this while I can before tying in with anything permanent. Let's have a look what's underneath that, because we have on everything else. The Seven of Swords is underneath that. You are living a lie a little bit at the moment. This potential outcome is a little bit of a lie. Okay. As I said, they're manifesting that everything's going to be hunky-dory when they come knocking at your door. Yeah, you may be living a little bit of a lie because you do want to sweep them off their feet and bring them in and live with them happily ever after. But you may just push them away because it's like, no, I'm just doing me at the moment. Jog on. Okay, so that is your read. Hopefully it resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. Hit the thumbs up button. Show my channel the love by doing so. If you really, really want to show me the love, why don't you tap me up with a super thanks? And that would be greatly appreciated. If you're dropping anything in the comments, don't forget about the hype button. And even if you're not dropping anything in the comments, just have a look for the hype button. See if it's there. Press it. I would like to know what it does just as much as you lot do. Okay. If you didn't like the read, that's absolutely fine. You can hit the thumbs down button. That's what it's there for. It alerts us creators that there was something wrong with this video, but you can go one step beyond if you want. Yeah, just like madness. And you can let me know in the comments what it was you didn't like about this, and then maybe I can put it right for the next round of videos. Okay, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, I strongly suggest you do so. By doing so, you'll be adding your own energies to the tarot team pot, which will make reads like this resonate with you on a more personal level in future. And to help you with that, I will be shoving up a link just there, if I can kick my son off the telly so I can get onto the computer. And yep, there'll be a link just there to help you subscribe if you want. I'd also be throwing you up a link just here for what YouTube thinks you'll enjoy watching next. And just down here will be a link to the last Cancerian twin flame read I done, which should tie in with probably the new moon in Aquarius reads. Okay, so about 6 to 7 months ago. Okay, until the next time you are watching one of my videos, do what you want out there.